Welcome back to another massive, high energy episode of English with Podcasts. I am Emma, and today's session is perhaps the most important one we have ever recorded. We are talking about the side of life that is often quiet, the language of sad moments.
And I am Leo. Hello, Emma, and a huge warm hello to our global family tuning in from every corner of the world. Today, we are looking at the difficult moments. It might feel strange to have a high-energy introduction for a topic like this, but we believe that having the words to express your sadness is actually very empowering.
You are so right, Leo. When we can't find the words to describe our pain or our low points, we feel more isolated. By learning these 15 sentences, you aren't just learning English, you're learning how to be human in a second language.
Exactly. Before we dive into the deep dive roleplay and our 15 power sentences, let's play our favorite game. I'm going to give you 3 hints about the emotional landscape we are exploring today.
Hint number 1. It involves the blues, the rain, and the times when you just want to stay in bed and hide from the world.
Hint number 2, it is the place where grief meets growth and where we learn the most about our own internal strength.
And hint number 3, mastering this vocabulary allows you to offer genuine support to others and to be honest about your own journey when things aren't perfect.
Have you guessed it? Today we are mastering 15 essential sentences for talking about sad moments. These phrases cover everything from a bad day to the deeper, more complex seasons of life.
Whether you're talking to a trusted friend or reflecting on a personal challenge, these sentences are your secret weapon for emotional depth. I'll be sharing some reflections, and Leo will be our supportive listener.
Wait, if you believe that being honest about your feelings is a sign of strength, hit that like button right now.
And subscribe to join our daily English family. This is a massive listening stamina episode, the longest we've ever done. Stay with us until the very end because we're going to teach you how to move from sadness to hope. Let's begin. The first part of sharing a low moment is admitting that you aren't okay. You say, "I've been feeling a bit down in the dumps lately, and I can't quite put my finger on why."
Why this matters. Down in the dumps is a classic idiom for feeling sad. Can't put my finger on it means you don't know the exact reason. It's a very natural way to start an honest conversation.
Exactly. Now let's talk about being overwhelmed. You say, "Everything just feels a bit too much right now, and I'm struggling to keep my head above water."
Idiom alert. To keep your head above water means you're just barely managing to survive or handle your responsibilities. It's a powerful image of struggle.
If you're talking about a disappointment, you say, "It was a huge blow to my confidence when things didn't go as planned."
Vocabulary deep dive. A blow is a sudden disappointment or a shock. It describes the physical feeling of sadness hitting you.
Now let's talk about a heavy heart. You say, "I have a heavy heart today as I remember someone I've lost."
The emotional phrase. Having a heavy heart is a beautiful, respectful way to describe deep sadness or grief.
If you feel lonely, you say, "Sometimes the silence in this house feels a bit deafening."
Advanced adjective. Deafening usually means very loud, but when used with silence, it describes a loneliness that feels very intense and hard to ignore.
Now for the feeling of being stuck. You say, "I feel like I'm in a bit of a rut and I'm not sure how to find my spark again."
Vocabulary note. A rut is a boring or sad routine that is hard to break. Finding your spark means finding your excitement for life.
If a moment was heartbreaking, you say, "It was truly gut-wrenching to see that chapter of my life come to an end."
Vocabulary note. Gut-wrenching means something that causes great mental or emotional pain. It's a very strong, expressive word.
Now let's talk about the need for space. You say, "I think I just need some time to process everything that has happened."
Practical English. To process means to think about and deal with your emotions. It's a very healthy phrase to use.
If you're feeling fragile, you say, "I'm feeling a bit sensitive today, so I might be a little quieter than usual."
Social mastery. This is a great way to set a boundary. It tells people why you are quiet so they don't worry or take it personally.
When talking about a loss, say, words can't describe the void that has been left behind.
High-level vocabulary. A void is a completely empty space. It's a common way to describe the feeling after a big loss.
If you're feeling discouraged, you say, it feels like I'm taking one step forward and two steps back.
Idiom alert. This describes a situation where your progress is being met with even more problems. It's the definition of frustration.
For moments of deep reflection, say, I'm currently navigating a very difficult season in my personal life.
Professional English. Using the word season implies that the sadness is temporary. It's a period of time that will eventually change.
If you're feeling disconnected, you say, I feel a bit out of touch with myself lately, like I'm just going through the motions.
Idiom alert. Going through the motions means doing your daily tasks without any heart or excitement.
If you are grieving, say, I'm taking it one day at a time, trying to find small moments of peace.
The survival phrase, one day at a time, is the most important phrase for anyone going through a hard time. It means not worrying about next week, just today.
And finally, a sentence for reaching out. I really appreciate you just being here and listening to me vent.
The gracious closer. To vent means to express your strong emotions or frustrations. Thanking someone for listening is a key part of friendship. Hey, Emma, I've noticed you've been a bit quiet this morning. Is everything okay?
To be honest, Leo, I've been feeling a bit down in the dumps lately, and I can't quite put my finger on why.
I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes those feelings just arrive without a reason. Do you want to talk about it?
I think everything just feels a bit too much right now, and I'm struggling to keep my head above water with all our new projects.
I understand. We have been working very hard. It can be exhausting.
It really can, and it was a huge blow to my confidence when that last project wasn't received the way I hoped.
Emma, you are so talented, but I know that feeling. It's okay to feel disappointed.
Thanks, Leo. Plus, I have a heavy heart today as I remember someone I've lost. It's a difficult anniversary for me.
That makes perfect sense. Words can't describe the void that has been left behind after someone special goes.
Exactly. Sometimes the silence in this house feels a bit deafening, you know? It makes the memories feel very loud.
I do. I've been there. It sounds like you are navigating a very difficult season in your personal life.
I am. I feel like I'm in a bit of a rut, and I'm not sure how to find my spark again. Everything feels gray.
Don't rush it. I think you just need some time to process everything that has happened. Healing takes time.
You're right. I'm feeling a bit sensitive today, so I might be a little quieter than usual. I hope that's okay.
That's perfectly fine. We can take it slow. It feels like I'm taking one step forward and two steps back is a feeling many of us share.
I didn't know you felt that way too. I feel a bit out of touch with myself lately too, so we can support each other.
Exactly. I'm taking it one day at a time, trying to find small moments of peace, just like you.
Thanks for understanding, Leo. I really appreciate you just being here and listening to me vent. It makes me feel less alone.
Wow, Emma. Even though that was a role play, it felt very real. For our advanced learners, let's talk about the vocabulary of resilience.
This is so important. In English, we often use metaphors of weather to describe sadness. We say things like under a cloud or weathering the storm.
Weathering the storm is a great one. It means surviving a difficult period. You can say, it's been a tough month, but I'm weathering the storm.
There's also melancholy. This is a deep, pensive, and long-lasting sadness. It's different from being angry. It's more quiet and thoughtful.
Let's add the term forlorn. It describes the feeling of being pitifully abandoned or lonely. It's a very poetic, advanced word.
Another one is despondent. This means in low spirits from loss of hope or courage. It's a step beyond just being sad.
We should also discuss the phrase, a lump in my throat. This is the physical feeling you get when you are about to cry. I had a lump in my throat during the final scene.
And what about the idiom to cry your eyes out? It means to cry very hard for a long time. It can be very cathartic.
Catharsis is the process of releasing strong emotions. It's that feeling of relief after a good cry or a long talk.
We can also talk about being heartbroken or grief-stricken. These are very intense words for the deepest types of sadness.
On a lighter note, if you were just a little bit sad, you might say you are feeling blue or out of sorts.
Out of sorts is a great phrase. It means you don't feel like your usual self. Maybe you're a bit sad, a bit tired, or a bit grumpy.
And for our learners who want to be supportive, how do we respond to someone's sadness in English?
Use phrases like, "I'm so sorry you're going through this," or "That sounds incredibly tough," or "Is there anything at all I can do to help?"
Avoid saying, just be happy or it's not that bad. In English-speaking cultures, we value validation, acknowledging that the other person's feelings are real and okay.
Let's also look at the word bittersweet. This describes a feeling that is happy and sad at the same time, like graduating. You're happy to finish, but sad to leave your friends.
Or wistful. This is a feeling of vague or regretful longing. She had a wistful look on her face as she watched the old movies.
Another one is to hit rock bottom. This means reaching the lowest possible point in a situation. The good thing about rock bottom is that the only way left to go is up.
That is a very hopeful way to look at it. This has been a massive 90,000 character energy immersion into the language of the human heart.
We hope these sentences give you the tools to express yourself even in the dark times. Remember, even the longest night eventually leads to a sunrise.
If you stayed for this entire emotional journey, comment the word strength below.
We read every single comment, and we are so proud of this community for being brave enough to learn the difficult words too.
Practice these sentences in your journal. Write about a challenge you overcame using these new idioms.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep being kind to yourself.
See you in the next episode for another deep dive into real English.
Take care of yourselves.
Stay strong and stay confident.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.